Ugh. Good morning, guys. Bright and early today. We're gonna do a little yard sailing today. I'm gonna go grab a coffee at Tim Hortons. I'm gonna get some Timbits for the kids too. Tim coaches his son's ball team, so he can't come today. They got their year-end tournament today. Dave's prepping for a LARP tournament for his D&D stuff, so he's not able to go either. So it's just me today, guys. I'm going to see what's out and about. I don't think there's going to be a ton today, but you just never know. Season is definitely winding down here. I don't think there's going to be too much today. After that, we plan on going to a Wildcat Zoo or something here for the kids to do before they go back to school. This will be our last summer trip. I'm sure they're looking forward to getting back to school and seeing their friends again and doing all that sort of stuff. So yeah, stay tuned. If we find anything cool, I'll let you know, and I'll take you along for the ride. Some Timbits, so I better get them. You. Have a good weekend. Thank you. I should take Highway 2 and punish the kids and the wife all the way up to this Wildcat Zoo or whatever. 2-hour drive, a yard sale, and I'm sure they'd be really impressed. If you guys are liking the content, please comment, like, subscribe. I'd really appreciate it, guys. In the comments how your summer's been going for yard sales. Has it been good? You know, been crappy? Ours was really good at the start. It's really tapered off now, but no complaints really for the season. All right, guys. Just had our first early stop of the day. They were just getting set up, and I think I got a pretty good score here. I've kind of been going quick. There hasn't been much in town, and as I say, I don't want to spend the whole day, you know, messing around here, because we really do. We got it's probably gonna take an hour and 45 minutes to get to this zoo thing that we're gonna go to. So I'll show you guys what I picked up. I paid $15 for this box. Sorry guys, so I'll show you what I got real quick here. I want to keep going, but I got Wii Sports Resort, I got Mario Strikers, Super Smash Bros. Brawl, Star Wars, Super Mario Galaxy. This Toy Story is pretty dirty. 2K9, no biggie. The Simpsons, so that's okay. Wii Music is actually not too bad. Super Paper Mario, Cabela's Trophy Bucks, Toy Story, Just Dance, Lego Indiana Jones, Donkey Kong, and Zelda. So that is actually really awesome. That box is way better than I thought it was going to be. So that's actually a pretty good score. If that's all I find today, just in this quick scoot through town, I'll be pretty impressed with that. You don't often find, you know, bundles like that with that many of like the Mario games in it at once. So that's a good deal. I'm pretty happy with that, and we're gonna keep going, and I'll tell you if I find anything else. So I'm just looking at a sign here. And honestly, guys, the thing with this stuff is just persistence. Like, I've missed one weekend of yard sailing. I even went yard sailing when I was on vacation out in Alberta. It's the same for all of us. Like, if you want to find this stuff, you really do have to go out every weekend, and you're gonna go out a lot, and you're gonna find that a lot of weekends you just won't get anything, you know, or you'll find the odds and ends, and then you'll get lucky like this one. Just people were setting up and you're cruising through the street and you find a box of games worth, like, you know, a couple $100 or something. So you just never know. Some of these Wii games, I might keep them. I'm really up in the air, and I'll be perfectly honest with you guys. I don't know what all I really want to collect. I don't want to get, you know, the garage overrun with stuff again. At one point I had so much Wii and PS3 and PS2 shovelware, it was ridiculous, guys. I think you get to a point in your collecting journey where you're just like, what am I doing with all this stuff? Like, how much do I actually need? Do I actually want all this stuff, or is it just because you see it, you buy it? Lately I've not been buying everything I see just because, like, I don't want to garage full of shovelware again, guys. So I'm being very selective on what I buy. So I don't think I'm gonna collect from every platform and console anymore. I keep it to certain things I really enjoy. Because in all honesty, I never had a Wii. I never had like a PS3 or anything. So that stuff, it really doesn't mean anything to me. It's just another one of those things, guys. Yard sale there, but I'm going to get hit. Collect the platforms that I like, guys. I'm not going to be collecting for every friggin' platform out there. It's just too much. The same boat as me. You know, you don't have to collect everything. You don't have to buy everything. We had just gotten into a habit of, you know, basically buying whatever we see, but at some point you can't keep it all, and then when you're trying to get rid of it, a lot of the stuff, it's not worth a lot, and that's when you have a harder time getting rid of it. So that's just my advice to you. I'm gonna keep cruising here. If I see you next sale, I'll pull over and I'll show you guys what I find. Yeah, I've got a little sale here, so we'll head in and see what we got. I'm not gonna take you guys with me, but we'll see if they got anything. Probably not. Not the best camera angle, guys. There wasn't much there, so a bunch of older person type stuff that you know, it'd be okay if you want it for yourself, but not so good if you're reselling, and not something that I was really interested in. You know, a lot of knickknacks and dishes and stuff like that. It'd be nice to live in a bigger city and that, but I've noticed when we're out in the cities doing yard sales, the amount of competition in there is absolutely insane. And then you get these people that are just like the pros, are just running in and, like, you know, being all crazy and that. And you know, our town's a little bit nice for that. Like, there's people that buy the same stuff we do, but it's not like, you know, so cutthroat where people are like running and sprinting and that. It's not crazy. So anyways, we'll see if there's anything else today, guys. I see a few signs, and hopefully we'll find some more video games. Okie smoky. Let's go see what we got. Just getting out of that one. I see him getting messages really early this morning about stuff on Marketplace, so that's okay. I'll sell a couple of child booster seats that our kids don't need anymore. This yard sale, there wasn't a lot, but I did pick up this NVIDIA. It's a 4K Android like TV streaming thing. As you can see, 10 bucks. I think on eBay and stuff like this in the box, it's probably $60 to $70. I'll pop it up on the screen here just so you guys can see. I'm not too sure. I figured it's worth taking a flyer on it. I quickly looked it up, and from what I could tell, you know, like I said, 60, 70 bucks or something like that. So might be able to make a few bucks on it. Looks like it turns your TV into a smart TV or something like that. I really don't know, but we'll throw that in our box of goodies here, and we're gonna keep on going. I'm gonna see if there's any more on the other end of town. And other than that, she's pretty slim today. I'm pretty happy with what I've gotten. Only 25 bucks for everything so far. So on to the next one and see if there's anything here. Just drove past one. It was the classic where there was just a few dishes and stuff and cups on the table. So I mean, sometimes you should stop, but I'm in a little bit of a hurry today, so we'll just keep on trucking. I do apologize that I don't record much at these sales. Just I don't want to, you know, make people uncomfortable in a small town like this. So okay, there's just a yard sale here, guys. I swear I saw green cases, which would make me think Xbox maybe, but we'll go over and see. This lady has yard sales like every week during the summer, so I would honestly be surprised if she has anything like that, but we're gonna find out, and I'll let you know. All right, guys, so I did stop at that lady's house. She literally has a yard sale every week. She has all summer long. Tim and I stopped there every single time. I don't think we found too much. Surprisingly enough, I was right. They did catch my eye. There's some Xbox games. Now, these aren't particularly high-end games by any means. They're not shovelware either, but some of this stuff I need for my collection. And for people collecting out there, stuff like the Platinum Hits. A lot of these Platinum Hits ones I don't have. I know that. I know for sure I don't have 007 Spider-Man and Hitman. I don't think I have the Platinum Hits of Call of Duty, any of those. So A lot of these I'm going to sell. I'm pretty sure I have all of these, so I'll just throw them on eBay. I offered her 20 bucks for these, and I think that was pretty fair. They're not really worth that much. You know, they're just going in my collection mostly. I'm not looking to make any money off it, really. So if I can sell a few of them and get my money back and then just keep probably just the platinum hits, that's what I'm going to do. But I guess it just goes to show you, you never know. It doesn't hurt stopping at these people that have yard sales all the time during the summer. Just got lucky with that one. I'm going to start heading on my route home. I don't know if I'll see anything else, but we'll check in if I do, guys. Neighbor's doing something in the backyard. I wonder what he's digging up. Maybe they're putting in a pool. Hopefully I can use it. Anyways, I'm back, guys. Slow day yard sailing today. Honestly, picked up an awesome stack of games here. I'm totally pumped about it. So I'll show you what I picked up today. So the Shield TV, I paid $10 for it, guys. And as I said, I'll pop that up on the screen if I can find it. Now, these games need to be cleaned for sure. So these ones I'm just gonna post for really cheap on eBay for a couple bucks. You know, I'll probably put like $4 or $5 on each one, and hopefully they sell. And then the platinum hits ones I'm gonna keep because I need them for my collection. I'll sell Crimson Skies too. Again, most of that's just shovelware. They're very cheap games, I think. So we'll see. The big deal of the day was the Wii bundle. So we got Resort, Strikers, Smash Bros, Galaxy, Super Paper Mario, The Simpsons, and Wii Music and Just Dance sell okay too, guys. And then we got Donkey Kong, Legend of Zelda, and then this is what I would call shovelware down here. So we'll clean this all up. I'm probably going to sell most of these because I really am not into collecting the Wii stuff, even though I think the Mario stuff is cool. But I think I'll sell all those. I'll keep most of the Xbox stuff for myself. But other than that, that's about it. There's not much going on, guys. I do have this GoPro. I opened it this morning. I didn't have time to install it. I'm going to put this up in the truck so the stuff's not falling all around when I'm driving around and talking to you guys. But anyways, we're going to enjoy the weekend. It's still early Saturday morning. It's not even 9 o'clock, so I got a lot accomplished. Probably made a couple $100 for the morning, and we're headed off to Orono to the Wildcat, whatever the hell that thing is, and hopefully don't get eaten by a tiger or something like that. So we'll see you guys on the next one. Hope everyone's having an awesome summer. She's winding down here, guys, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.